Talk about root porn. Do y'all see this? If you know, you know. So I have this cutting of this Monstera that I've had in water for a couple of weeks now, and the roots is long, baby, long. So I really don't have space for another Monstera plant, especially since I'm trying to make room for new plants. So I am repotting my second Monstera plant and adding this one, which will make it just look more fuller. Here she go. This is actually my second Monstera. It was a cutting from my original plant in my living room, who I've named Serafina. And so this is Serafina Jr. And I have this cutting from Serafina that I've been having in water, and I really don't have room for a second plant, so I'm going to be putting this in here, which will allow us to look more fuller. So this is what we're doing today. But I'm bumping Summer Walker new album. I've been trying to give it a break because I've been wearing it out. But it is such a vibe because it's just so real. I can relate to her. I think a lot of females in this day and age can. Anyway, so I'm removing my decorative rocks. I like to do this on all of my plants just because it makes them look pretty. So I move these off to the side. Side of feeling from the beginning. They got the helicopters out today because some fool barricaded in their house. On the other side of the neighborhood. And so the news choppers are out trying to get all the new tea for everybody. So it's noisy. Another reason why I have my music playing. But I'm just gonna use this fork as a spoon to kind of like loosen up the soil. This plant hasn't been in this pot for too long. Like literally maybe like a month and a half, because it too was in water. And so she has grown one leaf, and I think it's just because it's winter months. She's not getting as much sun where she's at as she was. But I now have a grow light on her, so I'm expecting, you know, some improvements. I'm just gonna move some of this soil because I'm gonna be reusing it. And this soil is just a mix of regular potting soil. I have some orchid bark in here, a little bit of perlite, and I am planning to add some worm castings to it today because I was out when I originally potted this. So I'm using the same potting soil, but I'm just going to add some worm castings to it to help, you know, just help with fertilizing and, you know, keeping the plant healthy and everything. So I've removed quite a bit of this soil. Like I said, I'm using it again, and so now I can kind of like really pick Serafina Jr. up. And I'm just moving her over a bit so I can add the other one. So it's like I have to stick in here. Let me see how it's gonna look first. First of all, get these. I ain't even care about your bitches. You know I'm a different girl. I come from a different world. If you know what I was hinting, oh, you never would've came at me like that. Like, no, I'm gonna have to take it out. Yeah. Hold up. Pause. Teach me. Man. All right, here we go. Here we go. All I wanted was for you to stay. Alright. I'm gonna remix this soil a bit with the peat. Sorry, not peat moss, with the worm casting. So I'm gonna add some peat moss in here too, because just a tiny bit. Because right now I just have perlite in here to help with drainage, but just take where you stay. Throw it all away. All I wanted was for you to stay. I'm gonna just mix some here and some of the overflow. Just kind of just throw that in there. And I am going to add just a little bit of peat moss as well. Alright, so here we go. Patience. You got it all figured out in your head. Shit that you were saying. Alright, so I'm just gonna make a little hole here. And now we're going to go ahead and put these bad girls in here. Okay. Here they are. This is, you know, if I didn't trust this soil, I would be removing all of this, but it's fine in this case. So, I'm going to figure out the arrangement here. That, yeah, like that. That's gonna be so, look at her. Girl, you're gonna be too cute. All right, hold that thought. Wait a minute. But you could take a minute. I need a little peat moss. I'm just a little extra carryover pot right here. Just 1 second. Alright, I'm gonna stir this. At this rate, look, let's stop playing. Let me stop playing, trying to be cute, cause it's not always cute. So we're just packing this new soil in here to hold Serafina Jr. together. I'm gonna press that down. Pat it like your weave, okay? Just playing. Uh-oh, careful. I'm straight to the truth. You need more than you should know. Out of my control. Alright, here we go. I'm just getting like the little air bubbles out to make sure I got enough dirt in here, because if you don't, then you water it, it creates this big old hole in here. So I kind of like to press it down, not too hard, but just making sure it's packed enough. But still maintaining at least an inch at the top. When you water, you don't want the water to fall, overflow out of the pot, you know. So got the tie dye. Look at her. Wait. Oh, I'm getting excited. Hey, girl. You cute. Just a little bit over here. The choppers are still out. I don't know if they caught the guy. The guy is still barricaded. But I find today that it's so many desperate things happening in the world. Like, it's just, I feel like a lot of people are acting out of desperation. All these home invasions and, you know, jewelry store break-ins, children getting shot, you know, it's just too much happening in the world. I feel like after these last 2 years, we're gonna all need, like, therapy. You know, when I was little, I mean, I just never imagined, you know, the world we would be in today. Never pictured or imagined, ever, you know. So it's just it's very sad. Nothing's ever promised. I actually have a coworker who we found out this week she died in a plane crash, a small plane crash. I worked with her for 13 years, you know. She was a nice lady, and she had children. She was only 46 years old, and her father was a pilot, and her sister and her cousin were also on that plane, and they all died 16 seconds after takeoff. So, you know, just to hear something like that, I don't even, you know, I'm still processing it. You know. She just never would imagine it. But anyway, I don't want to get too deep into sad things, because this is a happy channel. This is the finished product. Now, we'll probably use this stick for extra support on this. But for right now, here you go. Isn't she cute? This is Serafina Jr. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I'm a new YouTuber, but I am very, very appreciative for you taking the time to watch my channel. And if there's any suggestions you have for me, I'm open. I'm always a student, never, you know, too big for any suggestions. So if there's anything that I missed or you have suggestions for me, please drop them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.